I'm so sorry, I forgot to unmute my mic. Sorry about that. This is where I get for having the mic muted at the beginning of the stream. God. I'm such a mess. But yes, I was about to say, I have at least added one more command on that list. Mostly used for shows, so you can check if you can check me on Blue Sky and YouTube if you ever want to go check out, because I have YouTube as my place to post all my VODs. I have not posted all the VODs yet on my channel because it's so many to go through, but try to post all of them at some point. I just need to edit the audio a little bit so it doesn't blow people's ears on YouTube, because for some reason everything becomes so much louder on YouTube versus on the video editing software I use. Because I use DaVinci Resolve for video editing, and for some reason when I use that editing software in question, video is much more quieter than the video will actually be. So I have to pay attention to the video audio meter just to double check. Otherwise, I have really no idea what actual audio is gonna be on the actual video once it's posted. It's a bit annoying, but small side, but small. Use a small downside to what is otherwise very good video editing software. Alright, let's. Let's see, what can we talk about today? There was nothing really exciting happening at work. You know, have still customers I have to deal with. There's usual people asking me for products I either know or don't know, and try to help them as best I can. I managed to finish my regional goal on that day earlier expected, because normally I usually focus on drinks, alcohol, energy drinks, sodas, whatnot, because that's my regional objective when I work at the grocery store. Because then nobody else either wants to or can't do it. So that's really the task I had to deal with. And I managed to do it earlier today, so I'm basically spending the rest of the day basically reshuffle. I don't want to say reshuffle, more like reorganize the store, any places that people overlooked. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Actually, I should put up my phone just to check how I Because sometimes I use my phone to double check how it's going on the stream. But everything looks fine. Honestly, of all characters that Love recommended me to draw, this is probably the character that's going to take the longest or be the hardest one to draw, I think, because there's so much detail going on. I don't know, I feel that. I feel it a bit. I feel it. I can feel it. Why do I keep struggling with talking about streaming? I usually don't stir this much. I don't know, maybe it's just pressure. Actually, something I can talk about is that I have not played Sonic Frontier. I actually have the game, both on Switch and on PC. I just never got around to play it. I don't know why. Is it something? But I have played a lot of Sonic games in the past. I really enjoy Sonic, but some about Sonic Frontier being open world makes me kinda, I don't know. I guess nervous is the right way to put it. I just have bad history with open world games in general. Seeing one of my favorite video game franchises being forced to go open world trend is, I don't know. I was concerned when I heard about it. I heard good things about it, but also heard good things about Sonic Mania, and I was extremely disappointed about Sonic Mania. So I don't know. I feel like I'm a bit tested about Sonic Frontier, even though I have 2 copies of that game already. I'm even seriously debating if I should play that game blind on stream or not. Seriously consider that. I did enjoy Sonic Crossworld demo that I played. I actually had a good time with that. Honestly, if it weren't for the fact I already pre-ordered for Digimon Story Time Stranger, I probably would have bought the game already. Because I really enjoyed the time I had with the game. But I can only spend so much money on 1 month. I have still not gotten my paycheck yet. But I'm out of debt at least, so that's good at least. I don't know. Maybe I'll ask around and see how many people are interested in me playing Sonic Frontier or not. Because I have absolutely no idea if they're actually going to enjoy that game or not. Part of me is concerned if I might not, because open world and all other open world games don't resonate with me at all. But at the same time, I do enjoy Sonic games in general, so maybe it'll be an exception. I don't know. I'm trying to remember. Has there ever been an open world game I played recently that I actually like? I struggle to remember. I did not like Mario Odyssey. I know that one. I did not like Breath of the Wild either. Shit, what else have I played? That's open world. I'm blanking right now. But yeah, I used to have a history of open world games, at least modern open world games, I guess. Does Sly Cooper count as open world? Not the first one, but the second one, I mean. I'm kind of hesitant to say that. I don't know. Maybe it does classify as one. Maybe I have to ask around. I don't know. Maybe people will say no because of platforming, but maybe some people will say yes because it's not too dissimilar to Assassin's Creed. I don't know. But then again, I met people who threw unironically called Tetris a fighting game and not a puzzle game, so I don't know. I don't get it, but some people do that. Because apparently having puzzle game with multiplayer apparently is all it takes to call a fighting game. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Mm-hmm. Let's see. I still don't know what we're gonna do with this stupid. I don't know what it is. The thing where she's holding with her hand. I don't know, that might be lazy or oversimplified design, but I don't know. Actually, is Slavi still streaming? I wanna check. Yes, she is. I assume you did it just simply out of curiosity. Let's see. What else can I talk about? I guess since this character is supposed, I know it's supposed to be from League of Legends, but also has a fighting game now. So I guess I can talk about my experience with fighting games at least. I'm one of those people who struggle to play any fighting game that is a Super Smash Brothers. It's always because of stupid button commands that I was always struggling with. I cannot do the classic fireball motion to save my life. I just cannot do it even when I want to. This is frustrating. Because I like the idea of fighting games. I like the idea of, hey, this is a game that you have no one but to blame yourself if you lose or whatnot. And all the mind games it comes with. I don't know, I just never could get into it. Just the learning curve, just to be able to actually play the game, just be able to know the basic commands before actually playing games is too steep for my liking. It might be just me. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Go back to the brush, there we go. I have to figure out the tattoos later. Shit. There you go. Hold on. Maybe it is my ear. Actually, I should grab some water. It's been like an hour-ish. Give me a second here.
Please drink some water, you thirsty bitch.
There we go. Had to temporarily mute the mic to just make sure you don't have to be forced to hear me gulp. Actually, well, no, it's not. It's good. I think it's good. I was thinking about being me too quiet. No, I think I'm fine. Uh, theory. Wait, hold on. They think got the nose right, I think. I just appreciate fighting it for soundtrack or characters at least. I say this as I have a lot of music for fighting games. Look, even if I don't play the game, I can at least respect them. You know? Especially people who play those games, my god. Maybe I made this character look too evil. I don't know. I will figure it eventually, I think. I do really want to get the capture card at some point. I'm still gonna play games on PC, but I just like having more options. Plus, this is a lot of my favorite games just happen to be on consoles and not on PC. And I think the console I mean like Nintendo because I don't know, there's not a lot of options besides Nintendo at the moment. Despite what many people like to complain. So like, yeah, if you're not gonna pay pick Nintendo's home console, so I will suck you with poor man's version of already existing PC games. Not super exciting. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Let's see. Actually, I should grab some water again. I think it's a good time for it.
Please drink some water, you thirsty bitch.
Here we go. Ugh. Oh shit, I forgot that part. There we go. Okay, kind of done for almost forgetting about that. Hello. Hey, Draco. I just doing some practice, muscle practice rather, because Lavi recommended like 3 movements to draw. I already did that 3 of them, so I'm like halfway done. So yeah, I'm right now trying to draw. Hold on, if I zoom out here, and not this one. There you go. I think is it I don't know how to pronounce it. Illaoi. Okay. I didn't know how to pronounce it in her to make I did not know how to pronounce in her name. Sorry. I don't know why I struggle so to talk by every time I'm on stream. I don't know. Honestly, this head, stupid head right there is honestly the hardest part for me to draw, more so than actual character itself. I don't know why, but something about its shape is mess up my head every time I look at it. Since you're here, have you played the game to see Strum or not?
I used to play League, but it's not really worth the fucking mental anguish.
Okay, fair enough. I was just wondering.
Yeah, she's from League of Legends, so.
Yeah. I know she's part of a 5 games that's coming out, or it is coming out soon. I don't know. I struggled to play fighting games for the longest time because I'm one of those filthy characters who cannot play any fighting games that isn't Smash Bros. Because I cannot do fireball emotions just to save my life. I would have been not that long.
Her release date was 2015.
Oh wow.
Technically, it was November of 2015, but still.
Yeah, that's technically they very close to 10 years. Might as well be there. Yeah, I talked about it earlier, but I started like a few months ago. I also feel kind of a bit stuck just my drawing. So I realized I have been struggling drawing muscle for the longest time. I just asked Lavi, say, hey, do you have any muscle build characters that you like since you want to draw so I can do some practice? And she gave like 5 women to draw. Actually, I can post those I've already done on Discord. Hold on, give me a second. Give me a second. So I can pull it up. These are 3 are already finished at the moment. Again, this is the characters that Lavi recommended to me.
Nice. Jasper, Illaoi, and Draxo.
I figure you recognize her. I recognize them as a driver.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh wait, hold on. Do I? Yeah, I think I need to do that shit. Okay. Almost forgot the female Bob. Let's see. Here you go. But how's you been for you on your end?
I mean, I just got up and out of bed.
Okay. I say, are they circle shape? I need to double check. No, they are square-ish. I think this is good, I think. Oh god, and I realize I'm being too quiet again. I'm still bad at this. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's I just have a bad habit of just being so overfocused I forget to talk because it's bad because nobody will watch the stream if nobody's talking. I don't know how Lavi do. She makes everything look so fucking easy. It's like she always come up with something to topic back on stream, and I was like, you son of a bitch, why are you making everything so fucking easy? I don't know. Lavi's just telling her just about everything, it makes you jealous. Oh, sorry?
Nothing, I just dropped something and made a noise.
Okay. For a second, I thought you got a hiccup or something. I was like, what? To be fair, I almost got a hiccup yesterday because I apparently managed to accidentally kill Nathan randomly.
I mean, I was there for that.
I remember you mostly stay silent, but while Nathan and I basically died. I'm surprised that you did not know that. I feel like that's something you should know. If he ever look out a way to if he ever go out of way to look up on cursed stuff. But then again, I have classmates who did that on average Tuesdays. I don't know. I cannot listen to the word "not" without going say is that an innuendo or something because my classmates did that all the time. And some words are just ruined. I think that's okay for the head. I don't know. Maybe I should move ahead a little. I don't know. Yeah, she looks a bit weird. Hold on. I don't know. Okay. I was a bit unsure because again, I don't know this character, to be honest. So a lot is just figured on the fly. We can do this, so there you go. Oh god, I'm doing this again. still being too quiet. I don't know, my biggest concern is everybody's gonna think I'm too bored because I'm sitting too quiet for too long.
I get that.
Now, to be fair, I'm not too far away from becoming affiliate, even though I'm no desire to earn money from Twitch whatnot. I basically only need to figure out how to consistently get 3 unique followers per every stream, but I feel this question is gonna never be if it were a case of when. In the meantime, I'm trying to remind myself to work on my VODs so I can post all of them on YouTube, because I learned that the VODs don't last forever on Twitch. So I had to archive the VODs somewhere else.
I believe like they last longer once they're affiliated.
Yeah, I figured, but they don't last forever. That's the thing. Which is kind of annoying, but also I don't know. Maybe I used to spoiled by YouTube by having anything last forever. I tend to use the DaVinci Resolve to use some minor editing on the VODs to just make sure the audio is correct, because one thing I learned very quickly is that when I post videos on YouTube, everything solely becomes way more louder than the video actually are on the editing software. It's something I was not so prepared for at the beginning, but I eventually learned I just need to pay attention to the audio meter, like the OBS. Because the audio meter on DaVinci Resolve is not a bit different from OBS. Good. That's good. I honestly forget to post my stuff too sometimes. Oh, the party is because I sometimes too lazy to shove everything on Glaze, because for some reason Nightshade was never worked for me, even though I have a PC specs to be able to do it. I don't know what it is, but every time I try to download Nightshade, it says that a file is missing every time. I don't know why that is the case, but it's supposed not to happen. I don't know what's happening in my end. But yeah, I'm trying to remember to put everything on Glaze before posting it online. That extra step alone will cost me to forget posting my stuff on our place every time. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I don't really, admittedly, I don't really bother with that, but I do like try to like lower the resolution of my drawings before I ever post. So only the people who paid for the things actually get the high resolution.
That's actually kind of smart. I just take care too much about my stuff not getting stolen, I guess. Again, I guess it is partially blamed to my childhood experience at school, because even before I joined an online website like DVR, I had my art stolen by my classmate all the time. I had to draw signatures on my drawing, just make sure they don't get stolen every time, because all the kids want free grades. Yeah. They're hungry motherfuckers. It's a dog eats dog world. thankfully, once they did decide to do signatures, it became way easier for school teachers to figure out that yeah, they tried to steal my shit, and then that was not okay. Before, the teachers didn't know what drew what. Even though I was the only person in the entire class who knew how to draw anything that wasn't a stick figure.
I have so many like monthly sketches that I have to like split up the compilation into 2 pieces.
Yeah. It'd be like that. Oh no, I'm too productive. I also need to figure out what games I'm gonna play on Saturday, because Saturday usually 100% guaranteed is playing a video game of some kind piece. I try to clear my backlog if I can, or play whatever recent stuff I'm interested. Yeah, I have a few games both on Steam and GOG, because I don't have a capture card unfortunately, but I will get at some point. Because a lot of my favorite games just happen to be on consoles. When I say consoles, I mean mostly Nintendo. Actually, are there any games you played recently? Or at the moment?
Well, Spidey gifted me Paleo Pine, so I've been kind of playing that.
Ah, yeah, I played that one actually. I enjoyed that one.
I started crying over how cute.
But it's a very cute game. Move this over here. There we go. I have reactive on, so I can see your face on OBS. There you go. Oh, he might. Oh, I guess. Oh, yeah, he probably is live on their time zone, I think. I said I don't know exactly where they live.
She's from US.
Ah, okay. Fair enough. I don't know, I probably should automatically assume everybody's from the US, because I feel like everybody and grandmother had like 6 hours time zone compared to mine. Aside from a few exceptions like Lavi.
Yeah, in the server, the only ones that aren't American are you,
And anything from Brazil, which might be US from my end. Not really, but you get what I mean. Actually, I've never been in the US. I've been in Mexico a few years ago, and I mean, few years ago, I mean like a week or two before COVID happened. Yeah, we were basically traveled there mostly for celebrate New Year's Eve, and we like less than a week later after we went back home, COVID happened. So we were extremely lucky because if we ride any later, we might have be permanently stuck in Mexico for a while, which would be big yikes because we cannot afford to be there for that long. But I heard so many horror stories. People be stuck outside of their own country because they could not get back from their vacation because of COVID lockdown. Which I can imagine be so fucking stressful for them. Thankfully, we barely dodged that. But I got to see Maya temples though, so I get to see one of 7 wonders. The one thing I was not used to seeing in Mexico actually being the amount of stray dogs around, because I don't know if it's the case for you, but for me, stray animals, just general, might as well not exist where I live. Like, you trying to find stray animals is like finding a needle in the middle of the desert.
Yeah, they're a lot more common. Especially in I feel like it's more common in the Americas. So.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I don't know if it's financial issues or just people don't believe in spay neuter or something else.
No, it's a mix of both.
Yeah, okay. I know my older sister has a dog, and she did not spay neuter them for so long.
South America, Central America, the wild packs of dogs is a little more common.
Oh wow. But yeah, basically, I was about to say, yeah, my older sister has a dog, and she did not spay him for so long because for a long time, she didn't understand she didn't understand why she needed to, because I feel like she outwarned her the dogs can get health issues if they're not spayed or neutered, and my sister didn't care. She thought, oh, this is never gonna happen. She's never gonna happen. Next thing she knows, her dog just get cancer in exact same spots as dogs get they are not neutered. I did not say it, I told you so. I did not say it, I told you so. But I'm gonna say I told you so. Thankfully, he's cancer free, so yeah. To be fair, her dogs have so many medical issues. His entire life is actually insane. I feel sorry for my sister who had to pay all the vet bills and whatnot, because he basically a walking vet bill at this point. Yeah, I try to remember how many health issues her dog has. First was probably with the disc. She apparently had a disc problem with her disc since birth. That got worse, but by the time he got 1 year old, she had to do operation. So she told me if she didn't have pet insurance, she would probably be forced to euthanize because it was so expensive. So the pet insurance saved him life there. So what that first one, and then what was more after that? Then was several cancer tumors multiple times. Not just the one I mentioned earlier, but it's like there's one or two other cases that happened between them. One was about a tumor from his back, and then recently I got one nasty cancer on one of his paws. So yeah, he's had a lot of health issues since very beginning. But that's not counting that one time he had worms in his stomach, which means he could not be in a car for more than 5 minutes without vomiting constantly. He had it rough. Sorry if that was a bit too much info. Okay, I was unsure if did I talk too much or did some feel disgusted? I don't know.
No, don't worry. I just forgot about the alt text
Ah,
thing. I just scheduled.
yeah. I usually, I not gonna lie, I usually post my post on Blue Sky on phones. Makes it very easy because the phone will not let me post anything without doing alt text. Because if you don't do it, it's like, you cannot post that. You have to put alt text first. Which I don't mind actually, because otherwise I will just forget every time. Actually, I'm a bit unsure because I could not find any good feet photos about her feet. Looks like she has normal human feet, right?
I feel it. She probably does.
Okay, I wasn't unsure because again I could not find any good feet photos about or artwork about her. It's hard to know where to look when you search for a character you don't know about because worst case scenario you actually use a fan art or something. I don't know. Nice.
I use Posty Bird, so
Okay. Posty Bird. I need to remember that one.
yeah. That way I can just post multiple sites. I have go on sites.
That sounds actually amazing. Because I have posted a few stuff on Blue Sky, but I forgot to do it on Car, which I also have account there. Alright, let's see if the layouts should be given. Maybe start with coloring, unless I'm missing something here. Oh yeah, I see. Yeah, I forgot about that. I need to zoom in. Hi, Mad.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm calling from the first time from new apartment. We'll see how this goes.
Yay! I can feel that because I did the same thing back in July. Yeah, to be fair, my old apartment I used to live in didn't have a proper bedroom. I basically living room and bedroom were basically one in the same room.
Studio apartment. I've thought about getting one. I do like studios, but I have so much shit. I just kind of need a bedroom.
I'm thankful I moved to the new place because the electric bill in the old apartment was actually stupid, ridiculous. It was stupid, but it's like the building I live in right now has electrical bill that's like less than half than what I used to have. Yeah, it was bad. Because the old apartment I used to live in was built in like 1940s, if I remember correctly. So super old shit. So you can imagine that everything, including the electrical system, was ancient. Hence why it was probably thank you. Enjoying. Fuck, how do you pronounce Illaoi? Thank you, Illaoi. Almost sounds like love now I think about it. You know, if you try to say love, I mean, you've accidentally mispronouncing it.
If you say Lavi, we'll drown.
Yeah, maybe it's that's why Lavi likes her. I don't know. Yeah, I told Draxo about it, but I was feeling stuck a few months ago about my drawing. I realized I was struggling with muscles just in general. So I asked Lavi, hey, had any muscles character do you like? I could draw just with muscle practice, and Lavi gave like 5 buff women to me to draw. Yeah.
He's a good resource for.
Yeah.
So Merle has drawn Jasper, Mirko, and Noi. Yeah.
Yeah. Illaoi is like the 4th one I'm drawing as, and there's another character afterwards that I need to do. I would need. At least in terms of muscle practice in general. Let's see. What's trying to say now? I don't remember the character last name, but the last I don't remember the name of the last character, but she was like from a one-shot manga that Love really likes. I can show pictures of her on Discord. I can show because I have a few reference pictures. I can. Is this one? This is one last character I'm gonna just drop before I finish my muscle practice. Yeah, can you see why Lavi likes her? I wish I'd remember the actual name of the manga. This again, it's a one-shot manga, but she really relaxed because it, yeah, it's that one. She basically a wrestler with Ghost. I think that was how it was. You can ask Lavi. She probably got about it in like 2 hours, 2 hours straight. I don't know. Wait, hold on.
Carol with all the drawings last night.
They came out really good.
Yeah. Oh man, you should have seen what happened last stream with Lavi, because that was the first stream with Lavi I managed to join in. Nathan was talking about cursed Barbie dolls, about one human being stripper because of whole thing, and I jokingly say that at least it's not a Barbie doll that was half filled with boobs, and he got shot because he did not know about it, and then yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that is a real thing. I laughed so hard because I assumed he already knew, so then I found that he did not know. I was basically dying laughter. And then even I died from laughter immediately. Showed pictures of it on the Discord. Like, Jesus Christ. I actually started to cry because of how much I was laughing. Actually, I did actually made clips. I managed to make clips on them that you can actually get posted if you want. To get a glimpse of what actually happened. I made 2 because I didn't want the one to be too long, so. And there we go. Like I said, it was rather ridiculous. Both me and Nathan died on that. I said, do I do this or I don't know? Maybe it's like I don't know. I just try to figure out. Now I have to use my actual head and how some type works. Bum 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 dun 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 dun.
Deciding what I should stream this evening.
What do you move for? Drawing, gaming, or whatever?
I have no idea yet. I probably should do some art because I haven't been able to sit down and do art in a while.
Is there any particular you want to draw, or you just blank it out?
I have a couple projects I need to finish, probably.
Alright.
I also need to fucking do stuff for my tabletop RPG.
Alright, that is something you can focus on at least. I still try to figure out what game I should play on Saturday, because weekends are usually gaming streams from my end. And maybe yeah.
Anyway, continue.
Yeah, I try to focus on my backlog, but I don't know. I have games on Steam and GOGs, but I just don't know which ones to pick. I did the episode 1 in that one Walls of Ground Click Point Revenge game. I forgot the name. I forgot the name of the one that Telltale made. So I did episode 1, so I was debating I should go to episode 2 because it's been a while, I think.
If you're really okay, you could also just like write down all the ones that you have and then put them in like some more random.
True.
could.
Not a terrible idea.
Yeah, I could do it worst case scenario. I just need to figure out how to make a actual proper roulette and on stream. I don't know. I'm sure there's a way to do it. I just don't know how.
Yeah, it's probably
Nightbot does it.
Okay.
I use Nightbot personally, but I know there's a lot of things. Where do I put my manga? I want to unpack one box. I'm trying to like pace myself so I don't die.
Mm-hmm.
So I figured like
Yeah,
one box.
that's a good idea. Don't be like me and try to unpack everything.
And that's basically what my parents forced me to do, because it's like, I'll pack everything so we can figure out shit later. I was like, oh, this is stressful, I don't know what to do, and I was paralyzed several times.
I have lost my sketchbook and pencil case in all of the boxes I packed up in such a rush.
Oh my god, you poor bastard.
This morning I spent so long just like rushing around the apartment looking for it before I headed out.
Yeah.
But it took about opening 10 different boxes, but I found it eventually.
At least you don't have a problem I have, where I actually brought something on the move that I was supposed to leave behind on the previous home, because I was trying to sell my old apartment at the same time while I did the move. I was like, oh, then this thing should not be here, we need to bring it back to your old place. Yeah, to be fair, it was not that far away from where I lived. It was basically like less than 30 minutes car drive from one place to another, so it was fairly easy to just travel back. So,
You how many hours was the drive total?
It was like over 20 hours.
Jesus fucking Christ! My
Yeah, cross
My
country
roommate's
was-
dog.
Oh.
My roommate's dog is displeased. His name is Finn.
I
He has no concept of optic permanence.
oh.
What kind of dog is he?
He's like a Italian Greyhound Chihuahua mix or something.
Ah,
Oh,
a baby. Yeah, I mean, my oldest.
picture full of anxiety.
Yeah. I don't have a dog, but my older sister had one. She has an English Springer Spaniel, if you know what that is. If you don't know, think like Cocker Spaniel, English Cocker Spaniel specifically, but slightly bigger. And I told Draxo how many health issues she had throughout the years, and it's quite a long list. Like several times, got diagnosed with cancer at least 3 times at this point, plus the disc damage in his disc since birth. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Poor buddy.
And my poor older sister had to pay all the bills because she wants to take care of him. And she said that if she didn't have pet insurance, she'd probably be forced to use life sentence before he got 2 years old. So that's how bad it was. But thankfully he's still alive. Thankfully he's still alive. And he's still alive, like 9 years old at this point.
Also, I'm sure you guys can probably hear the fan. I went from living in a basement to living on a 3rd floor, and so it is so fucking hot upstairs.
I don't hear any panic at all, so you're good.
Thank God for fucking audio suppression.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I have to get used to how hot it is up here.
I'm
I'm used to living in what is essentially an icebox.
well, meanwhile I'm Scandinavia, so I'm used to the cold. To be
See,
sorry.
yeah, I love heat. I'm not used to.
Yeah, I never get used to heat because anything above 20-25 is too hot for me. But again, I'm from Scandinavia, so we're not used to the heat in general. Is that I hear people's stories about surviving at 40 plus Celsius. I was like, how the fuck are you guys not dead? Because I would.
Alien speaking.
Yeah.
I am in Kimberly.
But I think.
What?
It's what I've started calling my roommate's dog. His name is Finn, so I call him Finberly. When he gets a little sassy, I say, Finberly, what's wrong?
Mm.
I do own 2 copies of the first volume of Record of Ragnarok. God damn it.
2 copies, are they both in English?
Yep, they're both English.
Oh, right. Oh, right. I just remember that story Love told me about English translation.
I also have Holyfield still. It got dropped in a bathtub when I bought it ages ago, so it's kind of warped, but
Ooh.
I still have it.
Some of my manga are a bit warped because when I lived in a trailer, it had a leak.
Oh no.
Oh, rip.
Fine.
I actually don't have a lot of mangas because finding a manga legally here is just like next to impossible. I don't know what it is. I just never can find a good place to buy physical manga books. It's even import, so I'm get fucked.
Yeah, both of the copies of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure I have, see like the pages are a little warped.
I know I
One
had
of these
more.
is the one that's signed by Patrick Seitz,
No.
No.
who's the English voice actor for Dio.
Okay.
But I ended up knowing him more.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know much about. I haven't ever watched anything JoJo. The only thing I know about is like one beat of some guy who's grabbed the lollipops like blah 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 blah. Yeah, the Sherry. Actually, speaking of the Sherry, speaking of Sherry, I forgot. I remember seeing something on social media. I wish I could find it again, but I remember someone took the picture of that guy doing the Sherry, put an actual arcade stick. There's an arcade fighting stick, but in the place where the joystick is, that's where Sherry is.
Uses his mouth to play fighting games.
Yeah, I think it's.
I believe that.
I believe that because I've seen.
Because he can't use his hands.
Yeah, I've actually seen people who are actually born blind actually be able to play fighting games because with headset, because of audio cues and whatnot. It's actually really cool. Yeah. It's imagine to have so good here, you can play a fight again unequal with someone else just with hearing.
So it looks like D is the first letter in my manga collection. And then of course my fucking giant group of Gachiakuta volumes. Okay. Demons of the Shadow Realm, Dan Dan, Durarara, CD.
Dun 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 dun.
Then it's G for Gachiakuta. H.
Well, I did find a guy who plays Call of Duty Warzone with his mouth.
Got him.
What the fuck?
Yeah, here's the video. He uses like a special like setup, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to say he probably would not be using a normal controller if I'm assuming. Oh yeah, that's very specific. Goddamn.
Draxo, I found this ancient manga that I really want to read. That just drips my aesthetics. Called Bizengast. It was in one of the backs of these of one of the volumes I rented from a library once, and I've never been able to find a copy of this. But
The guy's gamer tag is Rocky No Hands.
my god.
Oh yeah, that is very cute.
Her torso is a cello.
I misheard those thoughts she said jello. I was like, what?
IJK, kaiju number 8. LM, My Hero Academia. I only own 2 volumes and one of the team-up missions. I bought the specific 2 volumes that focused on Kirishima, and I bought the team-up mission that focused on Kirishima. That's it. Because I am nothing if not predictable.
I did not watch that much of My Hero. Who's that character again?
Kirishima is the red-haired one who can harden his skin into rock.
Oh, I remember that. Alright. Yeah, I remember. I think I saw a few episodes in the first season, I think. He's like a BFF with Bakuko, if I remember correctly. Alright. Because...
This is why Lavi and I often end up geeking out over MHA together. Lavi's favorite is Bakugo, mine is Kirishima.
Yeah. God, actually reminds me, I forgot which episode it was. You feel correct me which one it was, but I remember it was like one episode. I think it was a time when I had to save Bakugo from being kidnapped or something, and I think Deku says like, "No, I cannot rescue him. He doesn't like me, and it was sir, you had to do it. Only you can do it." It was like I started like, God damn it, that's a big brain movie. That's exactly what Bakugo would do. He would absolutely reject getting saved by Deku.
Alright. And go after N.
Look at this dog just guilt tripping its owner.
Oh.
Oh, wait.
So do I have a manga retelling of Nightmare Before Christmas? Yes, I do, because I'm predictable. I need to sell one of these copies.
Yeah, I wish I could look at the video posted, but I'm worried that the audio may pick up on OBS because because some reason Reactive doesn't have. I have a common audio from it, but some reason it doesn't activate. But Discord does, so I'm not sure what's the problem.
Through Discord, like people hear it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I realized I fucked up. Let's see. I feel so fucking stupid. I forgot to change the window on the Discord audio. I'm so sorry, guys.
You're good.
Yeah.
Do I guess I could put this with J for Jim Henson, which would be weird, but
I feel so stupid. I hate myself when I forget to change the Discord window because I spend like I don't know how long talking about someone and nobody on Twitch stream able to hear it.
Also, on that video of like the dog guilt tripping, there's like, mine did this to me as well. I ended up getting another dog for him to have companionship while I was gone. I ended up with both of them doing this. Yeah, and then like they mentioned like an actual like solution to help. But yeah, it was just like, I got another dog to help my first dog, not be so lonely. They're now both guilt tripping me to try to make me stay home.
And that should sound good for you guys, I think. Make sure your guys' volume is about the same as mine. I keep on going.
You know what's such a huge bummer?
What?
I was just remembering this because me and my friend had this discussion in high school. Tokyo Pop closed down. And so like a bunch of the mangas that they were publishing at the time just stopped. And like
Ah,
never got picked up anywhere, never got bought. One of my favorite mangas me and my friend used to read just kind of ended because of it. And we were both just like but
ah,
we wanted to know what happened.
ah.
It was a show that basically could have been categorized as shoujo My Hero Academia. It is about an academy where people with special powers go. um, but the powers are called Alice's for some reason. And the
I
main
think I
rival of the
know
main
that series.
Gaku and Alice, there's a boy who, when he touches your shadow, can puppet you, and it's so cool.
Yeah,
I
I
love him.
remember that. I remember that.
I
What
love
the
Gaku
fuck?
and Alice. I love Gaku and Alice. I'm so sad it ended because of the fucking closing of
Yeah, that's very
Oh, yeah,
unfortunate.
I
Tokyo
was like,
Pop.
as soon as you mentioned powers called Alice's, I just had like a
It was an anime too that I never
yeah.
watched.
That's why I know. That's why I know because it was an anime. Because like when I was little, I only would
I was
watch
about, I was wondering if
shonen.
I was about to wonder if the manga ended prematurely. Did this happen the same to the anime, or did it end at an earlier point?
I don't know. I haven't watched the anime. I've only read the manga.
Ah,
But
okay.
all I know is like the main love interest slash rival of the main character uses fire powers and reminds me a lot of Bakugo. But yeah, there's like some Alice's aren't always like super in control, so some people have to wear charms and quote unquote cursed objects basically to keep their powers from getting out of control. And one of the teachers whose Alice is to grant unreasonable amounts of bad luck on anyone has to always wear a mask and is like covered in jewelry because all of it is meant to suppress their Alice.
Okay.
It was a weird series, but I really liked it.
I don't have many mangas at home, to be honest, because again, like I mentioned earlier, it's so hard to find one that legally does not import. But one of the few ones I had was actually is a How to manga, but by Dragon Ball of Akria.
hmm
So I remember I still had that one, honestly. And I also have the. I don't know why I still have it, but I have the 2 volumes of the Zelda's Force Wars manga, if you remember that one.
hmm
I don't remember exactly why I got it because I don't like Zelda in general, but for some reason I'm more the curiosity I got it, and I actually really enjoyed it. It's like the only piece of Zelda media I actually like, unironically. Like I tried the games many times, I just cannot get into it, but manga, I actually did like it.
Also, so apparently in Oblivion Remastered, there's this very fruity orc blacksmith. Like the
Uh-huh.
fucking lines he said, like if you want to make him to make some gauntlets, he's like, you know what they say about the size of a man's hands.
Oh my god.
And then if you want to build a helmet, don't know why you'd want to cover up that gorgeous head of yours, but here you go.
My man.
Horny.
And when you leave, he's like, bye, dear.
Cute.
Like if you like, I linked fucking Neocranium's reaction to him in the fucking.
There you go. I don't know if you guys hear it, but I have Sunrise on the OBS, so I play it sometimes. I know.
I have your stream muted just because then otherwise I'd be hearing myself and you and Mad echoing.
Okay,
That would be super.
that's totally fine. I know Lavi managed to have Sunrise play on Discord. I don't know how she do it. She will be playing like any other she has, and we will hear on from her mic on Discord. I don't know how she did it because I'm super tempted to do it myself, but I just don't know how to do it.
I'm really happy with that one like kissing drawing I did last night.
Draxo, it came out so good.
Just yeah.
Yeah, no, overwhelming amounts of gay.
Actually, how long I've been? I want to check.
I've
I
been
probably
streaming for 2.5 hours.
okay. I probably
Yeah.
should. I probably should grab some water then. Because it's been a while since I took the last one. I think I need to remind myself
Go
to
hydrate.
Yeah, I try to at least drink water at least once every hour or so. 30 minutes if it's not summertime, but you know.
Yeah.
Be right back.
Please drink some water, you thirsty bitch.
I think this is number 1. Which of these is which?
On OBS, I have a alert that says that drink you some water, you thirsty bitch, every time. So I play it every time I drink some water. I mean, it fits.
Yeah.
I need to hydrate. I am a bitch, so it's not wrong.
Okay, let's see.
Actually, notification. Nothing. I thought it was something else, but nope. Not affiliate yet. Even though I don't care about money, but you know, I like some emotes at least.
Yeah, it's just you get to do a lot of fun stuff once
Yeah.
once you get affiliate.
Yeah, I don't like the fact that you have to get affiliate just to privileges getting emotes, but I have to encourage people somehow, I guess.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. Hi! Hi, Finn! What are you doing? Finn, where'd you go? You are just the handsomest little guy.
Is he being gremlin again?
No, he's just sitting looking at me
Mm-hmm.
here. There you go.
I wish to see the baby.
Ah, baby!
There he
I get definitely see the chihuahua in there.
He's just a little guy.
Baby!
He's here to supervise while I put my books away.
The baby!
I would like to see the baby. Okay, my Oz books I can get out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there we go. I think I'll put chapter books here. Oop, I'm sorry.
The baby.
He's very curious about everything I'm doing in my room.
Yeah, that's typical. That is typical Chihuahua, I think, because I think it was bred as a watchdog at one point.
Yeah.
At least alarm dogs.
He fully forgets I'm in the house and then barks again when I'm when I reemerge.
A ADHD moment, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Which is relatable.
Leon just notices me downstairs and runs over to me as if I hadn't been here the whole fucking time. Yeah, so my roommate, he has a dog called Leon, who is a dumb little man.
Graphic novels over here.
It's a little creature.
Box.
And one time when Matt came to visit us, he peed.
Oh god.
Yep, nope. He
He
peed
got
on my
too
boot.
excited.
Oh
He got too
god.
excited.
Cute little boy.
Unfortunately,
Is this fiction?
bladder issues, I guess.
He just got too excited.
This is closer to nonfiction. Ugh.
Actually, let me share a picture of Leon.
Do it. I still giggle when he pops up on my fucking phone.
Here's a picture of Leon and also my roommate's cat, Nami.
Ah! Looks like a mutt. I don't
Oh yeah,
see.
yeah, he is very much.
Okay.
He's like a schnauzer mix somehow.
I don't see the schnauzer, but okay.
Yeah, because he's just that much of a mixed breed, just creature.
Yeah. I remember I met someone who had a mixed breed, was apparently like 75% border collie as a 25% Boston Terrier somehow.
And this is just him being.
Goober.
There we go.
Yeah, he is very goober.
Yes, are you back to supervise? Welcome back. Oh my god, this box is heavy.
Okay, but I already had it in the box, it makes it so heavy. Books, I guess?
Just all books.
Yeah, figured.
I unfortunately am a prolific book collector.
Hmm.
Not
I'm so
just manga.
surprised I know about Gaku and Alice, all things considered.
Yeah, no, I'm actually incredibly surprised you know about it too. I expect next to nobody to know.
Yeah, I mean, considering
what
the fact that the
Gaku and
anime
Alice
aired
is.
from 2004 to 2005,
Yeah.
I don't know how I know about this series.
Oh my gosh. Wait, Draxo, do you both know Night in the Woods?
Yes,
Night in the Woods. Why
I played
is
it a bit.
Oh, it's
It's
like
about
video
May.
it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
it's like video game. The
Yeah.
cat. Okay. I was about to say, I talk about the manga or video game because I thought it was stop for a second there.
So, they did a limited edition physical copy release of it.
Ah.
And I bought it, and it came with a physical version of May's journal.
Ooh.
That she writes throughout the series. So you can see all the notes she takes throughout the game if you manage to 100% it in a physical little booklet, and it's really cute.
Ah.
Oh, that's cool.
It's such a fun idea to release with like the physical copy of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Well, I found some of my D&D books.
Yay.
I have so many of them.
I don't have any D&D good books. I mean, I leave
Also,
behind
man, I think my favorite thing is whenever I say something that these two do, and you're like, God, that's so fucking gay.
It really is. I say it complimentary.
I know. It's funny.
I don't have any D&D books, but at least one book from Pathfinder 2e, at least the new one, remastered one.
Mm.
Oh, also, Matt, that live table read thing that I linked you. Want to guess which
Uh-huh.
one was voicing Gingerbread?
Who?
It was Eric Braun.
What?
Because they
Oh
were
my
all like,
God.
reading the different voices, But
Uh-huh. I want to
So-
know who Chelsea Rebecca voiced so bad.
well, it's not. Well, I mean, it hasn't happened yet, but like that's what's going to happen because it's not going to be
Yeah.
till Sunday.
Maybe I'll tune in.
I'm curious who Golden Cheese's voice actress is gonna be voicing.
Yeah. Okay, I need I thought I could just. Where does this fucker go? Okay, I need y'all's opinions. Do you guys know what House of Leaves is?
Yes.
I don't know.
You know. So I own a physical copy of House of Leaves because that's the only way you can read this fucker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Does it go in fiction? Does it go I don't know where this thing belongs. I guess fiction.
I guess. Not necessarily the most
I,
faithful
I wish
adaptation of House
I wish
of
I could
Leaves
help you with that, but I have absolutely no idea.
So
Is
House
the
of Leaves.
myhouse.wad.
I love
Like that thing is so fucking wild.
it's so cool. I love that shit. Oh god. Oh my gosh. That's kind of awesome to find. My Pokemon Coliseum, Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness, and Pokemon Diamond and Pearl walkthrough books.
Okay.
I remember
I
I had
love those
a walkthrough book of Yokai Watch, and I would use that thing all the time.
Yeah.
I don't know where it is now, but
I don't know if I
The fact that
haven't.
I love that you played Yokai Watch because you're like one of the few people I know who has.
I have Yokai Watch 1, 2, and 3, so I at least have those.
I'm
Nice.
sad that 4 didn't come out in the US.
Yeah. And the worst part
Yeah.
There was
is,
also an iOS. There was also like an Android version of the first Yokai Watch that also never came out in the US.
yeah, but it's all Level 5's fault, unfortunately.
Well, that's because it's Level 5's like English branch closed down.
Yeah. Because apparently Yokai Watch 3 did that poorly.
Yeah. I still think my favorite is the first one, all things considered.
Honestly, same. I actually enjoyed the first one. I wanted to
I
enjoy
probably
it.
would have found like the fourth one really cool because of how different it is, but
I tried to play the second one and I thought it was fine, but I think it has a problem that it felt a bit too similar. A lot of things that made it different were mostly locked behind post game, which is like fine if you never played the first one, but I don't know. For me to play the first one, it was like kind of a bit too much of a repeat.
Okay. Fucking
And the third one I never actually finished, but I still enjoyed it.
advanced class guide goes first.
Okay, I think I've done
Oh,
with
shit.
line art, so I think I can go to coloring now.
It looks
Yeah.
great so far.
No, thank you. Again, this would probably, but out of all the characters that Love showed me, this probably would be hardest ones for job because of all of the fucking details.
Also, man, it's like I really just like various monster collecting games. Like I also like this one called Monster Sanctuary, and then there's Ooblets. And then
Yeah. Did
Monster-
you,
Ooblets is
Draxo,
so
did you,
funky.
Monster
I need to
Sanctuary-
play cassette piece.
I haven't-
we should
I-
play it together. Did you know it's 2-player?
I do not know
shit,
if I
it
did
is?
yet.
Damn.
Yeah.
I have a
Because-
cassette. I have a cassette piece, but I have not played it yet because I have it on my Switch. I don't have a capture card, unfortunately.
If you ever want to play it on stream, Draxo, it's a really fun 2-player game. Hi, Bubbies. I'm looking for my D&D books. That is one of the biggest issues with tabletop RPGs is once a new edition comes out and you want to play it, or you transition to a new game system, you just have hundreds of dollars of garbage. Not
Mhm.
garbage, but it's like this costs so much money.
Yeah, it's like so many individual parts. I still have not bought any actual dice, D20 dice of any kind, because I tried to find anyone that's basically affordable as the wall does not involve imports, because I don't know, I guess I'm too stingy, I don't know. But I have at least one book of Pathfinder, but I saw that I don't have any. I know it's online PDFs are a thing, but I don't know, it's something. It feels different to having physical books in your hand.
Well, I
Yeah.
prefer physical books. I get that.
Yeah, I think the only physical tabletop books I have are the Player's Handbook, Dungeon Master Guides, and one of the adventure books for 5e, Tales
To
of the
be-
Yawning Portal, which has
to be fair-
several in it, which is nice. But yeah,
Yeah. To be fair, the only real books I usually recommend buying are the core rulebook of a game and the DM's guide of a game, and then I recommend using the online PDFs for the rest.
Yeah, sounds about right.
I do have the D&D cookbooks though.
Yeah, that's
wait,
different.
Where does a cookbook?
Yeah, they have two cookbooks, the Heroes Feast and Heroes Feast Flavors of the Multiverse. They also have an official cocktail book.
Huh. Is it like actual cookbooks or you see?
No, they are actual cookbooks. They have recipes.
Well, shit.
Yeah, that I need to look through again. Because I need to have more stuff to cook, and it also has little snack things too. So if I need that, I could try and find something.
Let's see. Testing session.
They also have various alcohols in it. I think one of them is called Delay Blast Fireball.
Of course, I have alcohol.
I mean, why not?
Kind of reminds me of
Yeah, you use bourbon and actual cinnamon sticks and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
I remember watching some video while ago. Someone tried to do alcohol drinks for Overwatch, and what apparently one was 7-Up lime or some shit. I don't know. I never play Overwatch. I may just join people, see people play, I guess. Now on to coloring. I don't know if I have energy to do shading at any point, but it's gonna depend on my mood, I think.
Ward is so lucky you kind of can't read his file.
Yeah, no, you're right, Draxo.
Freak of a man. So down bad. We're talking about our characters in a fucking tabletop that Matt is DMing.
Okay. Because I was about to say, I'm not sure what you guys were talking about, but now it makes sense.
Let me just link this commission that I did. I'm just gonna link the Sad Boys commission.
Let me see. Let me see. Aww.
Yeah, it's these two.
This is really nice.
Yeah.
My favorite part about this campaign is how far-reaching it has gotten just because people like it.
Yeah. Because it's
People
fun.
Yeah. Okay, I found my Dungeons and Dragons books, or at least most of them. My goal one day is to just have like a library in my house. Like I want just a office room that is nothing but books. Okay.
What kind of books will you have besides mangas and tabletop?
I read novels all the time.
Okay, so I guess you like my
I am-
mom, because my mom likes to read novels also.
I like reading all forms of books. Here's the thing. In first grade we had like a reading challenge week.
Mhm.
Where it was like, track how many books you read in a single week. I read 115 in a week.
Oh my
in
god!
first grade. Yeah, no, I am quite the avid reader.
Yeah. I wish I was that invested in reading, otherwise I have perhaps maybe have better grades. I don't know.
It is both a blessing and a curse because I've slowly gotten worse at reading than when I was younger. Oh boy. I don't know why I'm trying to lift books at the hottest point of the day.
Oh, you still have summertime where you guys end?
Yes.
Yeah, it's summer here.
Okay. Because right now, for me, my ends they already went to fall on my end because I've been cold and rainy for the past few weeks.
It's about to we're close to fall, but not quite.
Yeah.
Actually, shit.
Yeah, like right now, where I'm at, it is 28 degrees Celsius.
I don't know what. Let me do the conversion.
Yeah, they're basically summer temperatures from my perspective.
Yeah, I'm lucky on my computer. I can just like because I have like the temperature. I can just like click on a little button and it says, "Oh, do you want Fahrenheit or Celsius?" And I can just click between them.
Okay.
It's 24 degrees Celsius here today, it says.
Oh wow.
Have a good day, Easton. Talk to you later. Have a good day at work. Oh, girl, it's fine. We'll get used to each other. Sorry, saying goodbye to roommate.
I understand that.
But yeah, no, it is 24 degrees Celsius here right now. So it's actually pretty cold compared to how it's been.
Cold?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like this is like it's been way worse.
I live in a literal
This isn't
desert.
already cooling down. This isn't already
Yeah.
cooling down.
Because it's 20 Celsius, it's like summertime for my end, peak summertime.
Oh my god.
Like sometimes it can reach like into the 30s.
Oh
Yeah. No, literally. I'm okay. Come on, you.
Like, cause I live on the coast now.
Yeah.
okay.
You actually live on the northern coast, which is one of the cooler areas.
And it still feels too hot because I used to live in the mountains.
The mountains are actually the coldest areas, so.
I guess the mountains must be closest thing to Scandinavia, I guess.
Yeah, which is I actually live in kind of the mountains, but I also live in a desert, so it's a double-edged sword.
Okay.
I live in a mountainous desert or a desertous mountain.
I think
Also, let me share this one picture, Leon. The blurry ass picture, just because it's funny.
Cryptid boy.
He's like,
Hi, did you hear I'm still here? Dad left, I'm so sorry.
Aw.
It's okay. You can hang out with me. You're not going to be able to get up there. My bed's too high. I'm sorry. I'm going to sit on the floor. I'm going to sit on the floor organizing books. Do you want to join me? Okay. Yeah, I just want to, like, unpack books. I have so many. Oh, dear God, I have so many books.
Yeah, and you bought them all.
I did. I genuinely probably could sell these for a fucking pretty penny.
Yeah, the question is which one are you willing to give up?
Let's see. If I were to sell all of these Pathfinder books and charge 20 for each, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140, 160. I could make about $160 for my Pathfinder books alone.
Oh, wow.
Because each book is about $40, and so I would be down pricing it 50% if I were to sell.
Okay. Are the Pathfinder books from 1E or 2E?
1E.
Okay. I actually did play the one once at least. It was fine, but unfortunately the campaign had to earn early. Mostly because
That's always the worst.
Yeah, because realize I've gotten in the way.
That's always how it goes.
It's not as bad as it's not as bad as the one D&D campaign I had, but we unfortunately had to end because of the medical issues for our DM who mentally couldn't, physically and mentally could not do prepare and stuff like he used to.
That's real.
Yeah. I don't remember like the exact medication issue they had, but basically like the way like it meant the energy was like drained in a dangerous level some days, but perfectly fine in others.
I kind of can really understand that because DM work is really hard.
Yeah. It's a lot of prep work.
I'm just gonna check if this is books, Finn. Oh, it's comics.
Actually, did I do? Yeah, I did right here. Wait, okay. I was scared for a second. I actually drew a mirror for somehow.
My friend just saw my big Final Fantasy book collection and just started going crazy over it. I have these books called the Ultimania Archive, which is just a collection of Final Fantasy concept art and map art and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good shit. All right. Draxo, guess what comes out in 2 days?
what?
The physical copy of the Natural Fantasy book for Fabula Ultima.
Oh, nice.
I thought the second just gonna talk about the I forgot the name. It's the indie animation shows that come out in like 3 days.
What
From
is that one?
From Glitch Studio.
Oh.
Oh, Knights of Guinevere.
Oh, Knights of Guinevere.
Yeah.
I thought that came out tomorrow.
I thought they said about 3 days, I think. 3 days from now, I think.
Hmm.
I'm morbidly curious because I have not able to enjoy any shows that Glitch have made before, and because it sucks. The worst part is that they're very well made. I can look at it and say, yeah, this is not for me, unfortunately. Like
That's fair.
I gave the Digital Circus like 2 episodes. I was still yeah, it's not my cup of tea, but I can respect how well made it is.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, and this one is technically it's made by Dana Terrace, who made the Owl House.
Yeah, the fact it's 2D animated already makes me kind of more curious about it because I'm super biased both towards 2D over 3D.
That's fair. I do prefer 2D animation. It's really sad. It's a kind of dying art.
In the US, I think it's still alive and well in Europe, but it's like unfortunately all European animated films still hit the mainstream just in general.
Oh, there's more manga.
Yeah, I actually remember watching the movie called Robot Dreams. If you haven't watched that one,
I've heard of it. I've never watched it.
Yeah, it's like dialogue-free movie about dogs that befriends a robot that they recently built because they lonely had no friends to hang out with, and some point they were forced to separate against their own will. I actually really recommend it watch it at some point if you have, because it's a 2D independent animated film made in Spain. Which is funny because it takes place in 1980s New York. I actually watched it in the theaters, but it was really good. I also enjoyed the ending because it was it took to this like I don't know how to spoil it, but it did not go with the obvious route, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, no, I get that.
And it also was nominated for Best Animated Feature, but the last two, I think it was the last 2 Studio Ghibli film that was released at that time, which fair enough.
Yeah, it's hard to beat Ghibli. Oh my god, there's a whole other box? I thought I was close to done.
The moment you realize, oh no, what have I done?
I have packed so many goddamn books is what I've done. Okay. Alright. I can do this. It's just one last box. And also, look at all the space I've cleared out. I've done good.
Yay.
Me having to fucking hype myself up to do this shit.
Be like that.
Okay. I don't know where my Call of Cthulhu book went. It's okay, Finn. I just tripped. Come on, you.
At least on the bright side, it's gonna be so much nicer once everything is done.
Yeah. That's why I'm real excited. Also, Draxo, I'm pulling a U.
Oh.
I'm doing it.
Doing
I
what?
won't go all the way, but I'm going to.
I was like, don't be like me and just try to unpack everything all at once.
I'm just trying to unpack all the books, but the books is about 50% of my stuff, I am realizing.
Oh god.
Yeah, no, I like books.
Man, I mean, I wish I had the luxury to have so many books and a space for all of them.
Oh, I don't have space for all of them. I don't think that's part of why I'm grabbing them all out, because I want to be able to check what I have
Okay.
and like put out what I want versus keep in boxes what I don't. I still have the Elijah Project. I literally thought I burned that book. I hate it. One of my least favorite books ever. It's an incredibly gross religious propaganda book.
Oh.
It's about basically a girl whose little brother is the next coming of Christ or something, and she falls in with these wrong crowds, and it's like, no, 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 don't be sin, and it's like they weren't sinning, they're just goth kids, but the book treats them like they're the devil, and I'm just like, great, love it, so fun.
Pain.
That sucks. I don't know what was worse, that or Scientology.
Oh, Scientology is real bad.
Yeah.
I found my manga tutorial books. Oh my god.
Oh.
Some of these they're really cool looking.
Yeah. Again, I have at least few. I used to have few. I used to have a few more, but I gave it away because I feel like I grew up to the point that I don't need them, so I gave it to someone else who were more interested. But I still have a few left, like the Akria one.
This book is actually how this is how I learned to digitally color my art. It has a tutorial for how to scan stuff and make it change your line work to the multiply layer so that you can color it on a PC.
Oh, I didn't have a book that told you that.
Yeah, no, I'm really glad I had it, because I, for the longest time, did not know that you could just do that.
I had to figure that shit out on my own on the fly.
Yep. No, I'm glad I had it. Oh my god, I can't believe I still have this book. Go away. You can absolutely stay in a box. I also don't ever throw away notebooks or sketchbooks, because it's like a creative thing I was taught that I need to keep all of my art and writing so I can go back to it if I never need inspiration, because it's one of the best, most effective ways to kick art block.
So that does remind me of the fact that Izzy would always delete her files after she uploaded them.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I don't like keeping it on my computer at all times, but I have a hard drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a hard drive with all my old art.
I'm also been debating getting a second hard drive just for editing videos, because I have the DaVinci Resolve I use for editing VODs before I post it on YouTube for archive stuff. Because I don't like how the VODs don't last forever on Twitch. I just want to archive my Twitch VODs on YouTube if possible, so I can last forever. Even I do something stupid like forgetting to switch the window for Discord or volume.
No, I found my other Draxo. I found the book with the kiss tutorial. Hold on, I want to see if I can find it, because I can just send it your way. Kiss, kiss, fall in love. Oh, yeah. Here it is.
Actually, probably should grab some water. Maybe an hour, I think.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Go sippy.
Yeah. Be right back for a second.
Draxo, I forget where I posted this, but I remember posting a picture
Please
I
drink
took
some
of one
water,
of these
you thirsty
books,
bitch.
and someone just was the hugest bitch about it. Like, those don't teach you any real skills. They garbage. And it's like, what is
But
your
chill.
problem? Like,
Yeah, what the
I
fuck?
don't had some huge beef with like how to draw manga books. And I'm like, if I didn't have these as a kid, I probably would have like not done art.
Yeah, same.
I also have
Yeah,
the
like they're not perfect, but they're a start.
yeah, and they're like, here's the thing: inspiration is as good oftentimes as straight up tutorials.
Mhm.
Like, it's not always the thing you need, but sometimes you need it more than you need a tutorial. Are there even any pictures of me in this yearbook? Wait, what year was I? Oh, this was my junior year. Oh, back when I had fluffy hair. Now it's all fucking flat. Wait. Ainsley. There's Ainsley. That's funny.
My bedhead is inescapable.
Your bedhead is cute, though.
Just anime ass hair.
My hair just gets oily, and I don't like it.
Yeah,
I mean, mine does too eventually, unless I take a shower every day. So
Yeah. my bed hair is just Tintin, if you know that one.
Hi. Can I help you? Oh, are you upset that Dad's gone again? I'm sorry.
I heard the
Yeah,
dog
I
whine on my end.
It's okay, Finn. You're okay. He's real worried Dad's gone.
Aw, separation
You're
anxiety,
always-
see.
You're always welcome in here, Fimberly. Alright. God, this is so many books. I have little towers of books all over my room floor right now. Okay, let's start sorting. First and most obvious category, novels. Journals can go over here. Journals and sketchbooks. Because I can put those away. What is this? I don't know where to put you. And you. And you. I'll figure that out later. Novels continue over here. Is Unbecoming a graphic novel? No, it's just a novel, okay. Magic Fish is a graphic novel, though. What a pretty comic. I have to send this to you at some point, Draxo. I think you'd like it. Do you have any plans for your stream tonight, Draxo?
Not really.
Just gonna follow the vibes?
Yeah, probably work some personal art. Maybe do some art for Cirque.
Nice.
Since I actually did since I have the refs and stuff.
Yeah.
She finished her reference for Vesper, because then I could do some cute stuff with Varian and Vesper.
Kafka on the Shore displays one of the world's greatest storytellers.
She has not yet. That's okay.
Actually, okay, do this if possible. Yes, I can. Save so much time that way.
Yeah. I forgot about these.
Uh-huh.
It's a novel series called The Looking Glass Wars. It's like if Alice in Wonderland was like a political drama / war story.
Oh, wow.
It's wild. Good luck.
Well, very, very unhappy birthday to you, I guess.
And we have my big fucking fuck off. I don't know what to do with you guys. Maybe I'll put you guys out in the main room. This can go with graphic novels / picture books. Novels. Yeah, no, some of these books I've literally had since I was like, I think 6 years old.
Oh, wow. I don't.
One of them is called the Widow's Broom, which is like one of my favorite things I own.
I don't remember what the oldest book I have at the moment. I know I have at least the one old dinosaur book that is like 20 years old or some shit.
Mm.
I basically had it since middle school and it's super inaccurate to today's studies, but I still have it.
I'm really sad that I no longer have my Dragonology, Wizardology, and all of those.
Bless you.
Thank you. As you can tell, I may be unearthing some dust.
Yeah. Be like that. I have to remember to do all the tattoos once I'm done with flat coloring. You see, she looks kind of naked without it at the moment.
Yeah, that's fair.
It would probably be easy for me to just skip it, but no, Lovey, she will be called out and say, call me little bitch, or I don't know.
Lavi will roast.
Yeah.
Pokemon manga. That's cute. I
Oh,
don't
which
remember
one?
owning that.
Which one?
I have manga versions of the Rise of Darkrai movie and the fucking Manaphy movie.
Ah, okay.
I just love the art style for these. I also really want to collect the original like Pokemon manga that gets really dark.
Yeah, Pokemon Adventure, I think it was called that.
I don't remember, but yes, I think you know what I'm talking
I remember I had I had the volumes that had Yellow as the protagonist.
Yeah,
Right?
there's Pokemon Adventure, I think. So it was like one arc at least that they have Yellow's protagonist was soon. What was a girl with this summer hat, I think. Summer straw hat.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember
I
I remember Pokemon Adventure manga mostly because there was one panel of Charmeleon and cut the zombie Arbok in half or some shit.
Yep. No, that's the one I want to collect. Because it's actually really good. The writing's really interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just remembering the fucking Ruby and Sapphire editions of Adventure, just the fact that Ruby is just a fashionista dude and Sapphire is a fucking wild child girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, because one of them had to represent Pokemon contest because it was a new thing at the time.
This is a weird manga, and it's read left to right. What is this?
Oh, shit! Gee, that's weird. I didn't know there was a manga that lived left to right because the opposite usually.
There are some. I think they're Western mangakas who make them.
Ah, okay. Because I know Stan Lee, you made a few mangas, I think.
Yeah, I was actually talking to Draxo and our other players in our group about one that I read called Ultimo, which is really good. Hey. Maybe I rearrange these shelves a little bit.
That's a
Excuse
burp.
you.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's fine.
Excuse you, how dare you? No, you're fine.
If Matt is allowed to sneeze, you're allowed to burp.
What if I'm not allowed to sneeze?
I don't think that's physically possible.
I'll just explode, it's fine.
I remember my dad used to scold me for yawning for a good while because he didn't understand why someone would yawn in the first place. And he falsely assumed that me yawning was a sign of being lazy or not listening. But my mom had to cut me, so he needed to cut the shit out because she knows that there's nothing you can really control. He's like, tell someone to not yawn. He's like, tell someone to not to breathe. He's like, no, it's not possible actually. You can have a perfectly healthy lifestyle, but still yawning in the morning.
Bubba's, you're okay. You're okay. I'm still here. We can hang out.
No, whining.
Aww.
Even Draxo heard that one.
He's real upset Dad's gone right now.
Baby.
Separation anxiety.
Yep.
Yup. Common for a lot of little chihuahuas.
I think this is common with a lot of miniature dogs because they're usually bred exclusively for companionship.
Anxious. Okay. Oh shit, where did that book go? I should have found it by now.
Which one?
It's a watercolor book of Draxo, I showed you this one when I visited you. It's watercolor paintings of Tokyo at night.
Ah.
Oh
okay.
yeah, I remember.
It's really pretty. I like it. Okay. All of my
I'm gonna
manga.
look at
Oh, shit.
these recipes again.
I guess I can not do that because apparently it's too similar to the skin color, I guess. I think. Look, I don't think I missed anything there.
Shit. Okay.
At least no, wait a minute. I forgot a few things. I thought for a second I would finish colors, but nope.
Okay, I know they're at the bottom of one of these boxes then. I would have put it in there so that it wasn't as heavy. But which one?
Oh, I see pictures. Okay. Why does one picture looks like one the main protagonist is Hunter x Hunter? Anyway, am I crazy?
Wait, let me. Like, looks like gone. You mean?
I just spiky hair.
You know, you're not wrong.
I thought my face for a second was that the spiky hair gave me that vibe. I don't know why. Maybe it's an accident, so I don't know.
Come here, fucking comic books. Because on top of everything, I also like collected for a second there those like magazine thin comic books that Western comics are published as. So I also have a box of those. I'm not. I'm still doing it, Draxo. I'm sorry. I failed you.
Just make sure to not exhaust yourself, okay?
I will. I'm just my only real goal is to like I just kind of want to sort all of the books so I at least know where I want each of them.
All right, time to grab a bull by the horns, but doing the fucking tattoos.
You got this.
Hope.
Okay. Hi. Just looking out the window.
Leon would
boy.
sometimes do that, like when King leaves.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, Turtles. I didn't mean to hit you.
What are you playing?
Minecraft. I accidentally hit a
Cute.
turtle.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Is it
The
strange?
turtle's fine. I was just sad.
Is it strange for me being Swedish and not to play Minecraft to this day?
Okay, that's.
I know every person I know plays Minecraft, and I don't. I feel like I'm committed some kind of crime for not playing a game that's made and developed in my country.
Oh my
Yeah,
god, Draxo.
I don't think it.
No, it's not a crime. I just found the book I use as a reference for all my demonology knowledge. From it was my main reference when Izzy was asking me all those questions and proceeding to ignore my advice about demon depictions.
Yeah.
What a flashback. I forgot that was a thing. Okay.
Dun, 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 dun. Just different songs, each of us.
I was thinking it's Splatoon, and I you guys were on a different place.
It's fine, it's fine.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was singing.
Okay. I'm gonna start putting things on shelves.
Alright, you got this.
Dungeon Master Guide.
Also, this
Actually,
mod pack has
Dungeons-
fucking seagulls, and you can't have food in your inventory, or they'll steal it.
Mine?
Yeah, they'll just straight up steal your food.
That's wild.
It's accurate, but like, you little shit, that's mine.
Come back here, you son of a gun. Ugh.
Oh god, it actually reminds me of years ago, my sister's dog actually managed to summer. It was during summer years ago, but we have bought a steak we were about to grill. While we put all the plates and whatnot, and we looked away for 1 second, and suddenly the dog was managed to grab every single steak that was on the table.
Oh no.
Yeah, he didn't eat all of it,
Oh.
but he basically touched or grabbed everything, so we could not eat it anyway because of the dog odor, everything. Dog. He was forced to skip dinner as a punishment.
Oh.
He was not meant to eat that, to be fair. But yeah, we tried to keep eye on him, but he was incredibly fast.
I'm just thinking of fucking that one Christmas movie. And just that pack of dogs.
Which Christmas movie?
I forget what it's called, but it's the one that's like, you know where that one fucking like sexy leg lamp came from? That movie.
Oh, A Christmas Story.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do know that one.
Yeah. But yeah, I just remember like at one point like the Christmas dinner got ruined because the pack of dogs got in and just tore through the entire thing.
Right. Oh my god, I forgot about that part. That movie's
And that's
so...
why they had to go to a Chinese restaurant.
Yeah. Oh my god, I haven't thought about that movie in ages. Alright.
It maintains itself in my mind just because my dad likes to watch it at Christmas time.
Cute. Advanced...
Me and my family
Class-
usually watch Jungle Book every Christmas, the Disney one, because it was actually the movie me and my mom watched on their first date.
Aw.
Yeah, they actually watched it back in theaters.
Cute.
Why am I alphabetizing these books when I know they're just gonna get unalphabetized?
Because you hate yourself.
Yeah, you're right. Do I have any other really
If I
tall
jump from
books?
here, will I survive? I'm not gonna survive. There was more ground than water.
God damn it.
I just
I want
accepted
to
my
get back
fate.
into You know why I'm doing this, I'm realizing? Because I just drank a Red Bull.
It give you wings.
It's given me energy, at least.
Yeah.
I got just home and I
It's kind of funny. I work part-time in a grocery store. I help with soda, energy drinks, and alcohol, and just put it on the shelf. Yes, I don't drink a single ounce of alcohol or energy drinks at all. Most because I don't like the taste of alcohol in general, and energy drinks, I feel like I'm getting too much caffeine just on sodas alone, so I try to cut it out, and energy drinks is overkill by that point.
That's fair. I get that. Alright. Novels. Manga specifically gets its own, I think. Did I find any more manga while I was doing this? I did. I found the fucking Pokemon mangas. And Weirdo Jack Frost. Okay. C S T W Y. Yeah, I think Daemons of the Shadow Realm is the first in alphabetical order. And if it's not... Oh well.
I don't know if I
What's
have
up?
energy to be shady on this one because these characters I'm so decent to begin with.
You can always come back and shade it when you have the energy to, if you're interested.
Maybe.
That's what I often do.
If she should do this.
Okay, after D is E. I heard that.
Are you talking to me or the dog?
No, I heard the books fall over behind me.
Okay. I thought for worse that the dog must kick your book down or something.
No. I'm trying to put them away in order, but they keep falling over, so.
Also, there's jumping spiders in this mod pack, and they're really cute looking.
Aww.
You know Lucas the spider? They look like that.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah,
That's
and they're
really
also
cute.
friendly, so they don't attack you. There's also raccoons that will come up to you and beg for food.
Oh, go pandas!
And if you give them food, they'll actually, and there's a water source nearby, they'll actually go and wash the food.
Aw.
That's really cute.
It is.
I always call the raccoons goth pandas because they look like red pandas turned goth.
Goth pandas.
H-I-J...
I don't know, I get excited by raccoons because that's one of those animals I never get to see in the wild over here. The closer we get, we are Tanukis because they all are refugees from far.
Dogs.
Yeah, because because they are refugees from fur farms from Russia. So they're basically invasive species, unfortunately.
M-N...
And apparently one of the hardest animals to hunt because they're usually hard to find. So basically having a hunting dog is basically a mandatory crime and just find one. It's for unfortunate.
I'm gonna run out of room, aren't I? Oh, maybe not. Maybe I can pull this off. Oh no, I can't pull it off. Dang it! It was so close to being a perfect single shelf.
Ah.
It's fine. I can just put together 2 shelves to look for my manga and let one of the other sections bleed into it. Go.
No shady, but I think I've done otherwise. But I just need to do drama signature.
Nice. I am real happy I do have space for my manga now.
Also, I need to find a way to maybe draw actual signature because my full internet name is Whirlboom94, but I cannot do it with regular WB, or I think people might look at that mistake for Warner Brothers. So,
Fair.
but I had planned to have Shiner points be blueberries. I could maybe draw a blueberry and have Dolly be inside there. I don't know. I could try this. There we go. I can fix shading and later at some point, but I think it is good for now.
Nice.
At least I have at least some focus point on where the lighting should be, because but look at that. I can save this for now. Maybe she should love it, see how she thinks. But I think that's good enough for stream for today, because we almost been around for almost like, gosh, since 7 p.m. on my end. And then I said it's been almost like 4 or 5 hours almost. Okay, the question is, can I even raid anybody? Because I don't... I think it's only like 2 people at most, but I don't know how much that counts for the survey bot. Alright, let's see if I can if I'm gonna raid anybody or not. Actually, I'll always check if someone else is streaming.
Sounds good.
No, not anyone in particular. So let's find some random person otherwise.
You are going to be...
Same category. Also, I don't know if you see it on stream, but I have something called Intermission that I have every week. Every week I try to add new gifts every time, so the selection will be random every time.
Oh.
That's cute.
And you should make sure that the Intermission doesn't look too boring, because just like it's gonna be different every week, means that it's gonna not be the same every time. Shoutouts for Proton John for inspiration. Also love that look for the third gift, by the way. That's basically me and Mario Kart. There's a lot, but I don't know which one I should go to. Honestly, this is like the hardest part about streaming. You should find someone, the right person to raid.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Similar size, maybe? Maybe it'll be easier that way. This someone who's I don't know how to pronounce their name. Alex is YK. I don't know how to pronounce it, but they apparently made new light to the model reveal. So maybe we can rate them. So, but let's see. I think I'm just gonna start rating then. Just give it a higher list.
Okay.
Man, this one fucking video just like I like my cars like I like my women, over 20 and full of issues.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ!
That's Jin.
No, you're right. That is very Jin.
Alright, let's time to a raid. And I will figure out what to do next time.